This is Matt Yarborough, bass fishing coach for St. Xavier High School, Louisville, Kentucky. And I've got another rig to show you here, another one that would be great to have at your disposal when you're out on the water doing bass tournaments. The one I'm going to talk about right now is called a wacky rig, or a funny name for a very effective technique. This one's really simple. Start with straight-tailed worm. This particular one is made by Yum, but there's all kinds of different ones in the market. You can see it's a fairly stiff worm, doesn't have a curly tail or anything on it, just plain little stick worm. And all you're going to do, I'm going to fish this typically on a medium action spinning rod. This is 7 foot, it's got 8-pound test on it. And I'm going to just tie a hook onto it. Some people will do this on a circle hook. This is a circle hook that I might use, and you can see it against here. Circle hook I might use for catfishing, about a number 1 or 1/0. This is a number 1 drop shot hook. You can see it against here. A small little hook. And this is another great idea for this particular rig. You could use almost any little hook. I'm going to start out with my improved cinch knot, which I use for almost everything. I'm going to go through the eye of the hook. I'm going to go 8 turns around. I'm going to go through the loop and back through the other loop I just made. Improved cinch knot, if you want to look this one up. It's a great knot, it's easy to tie, seems to hold really well for me. Wet the knot and pull it down. I'm going to cut the tag off to about 1/4 of an inch. Hopefully. There we go. So just a hook on the line, that's all I've got right now. Then I'm going to take my little stick worm, and then about halfway down the worm, I'm just going to hook this through and bring the hook point out. So you can see it's dangling halfway down. You can see that against here. Some people will use an O-ring to attach around here to keep the bait from just tearing off on the hook set, or you can use a split ring. I've heard also for this technique, which is good for saving your baits, not having them get lost as easily. So either that circle hook or this little small hook, drop shot hook, would work great. All you do is throw it out. This works great for skipping under docks. When just fishing along, I'm hoping bluff walls and things like that. Fishing it, let it just go down through the water column. As it sinks, the little tails kind of flip as it's going down through the water, and it looks very natural. It looks like just a worm, some kind of little creature falling through. It could look like a dying shad falling through the water. So subtle. When you get bit, you don't have to set the hook super hard because the point's already exposed. Just get a nice reeling hook set. Will typically work for this. So good luck. Use the wacky rig.